Sound check, sound check. Just making sure my audio is good. Can everyone hear me? Thanks for joining. Just a few more minutes, 6 more minutes to go. Please do share the link, guys. All right, last 2 minutes. By the way, guys, the link provided, the Nikon slash me.com slash Nikon School. It's where you get to contact distributors and all in the region and in the country. If you need to get in touch, if you need to purchase Nikon items, it's there. It's that website. Hello, guys. Hi, everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome. Well, it's been a while since Ramadan. We temporarily suspended the classes, so we're back. I had to redo all my sessions because, again, some of you are new and some might missed out or might forget what we've taught the past few weeks. Okay, so welcome again, welcome. Thanks for joining. Let me just turn off this counter first. Where is the counter? Okay, there. All right. Okay, again, welcome, guys. We'll be covering since I had to redo the lesson plans. So this is technically a summary of session 1, session 2, and session 5 on the 5 of the 10 sessions. So we'll be covering video essentials, camera essentials, and sound essentials. Okay, target audience, people who are starting videography, people who wanted to shoot video, people who have DSLRs and wanted to migrate and wanted to shoot videos. Okay, guys, as all my sessions are, I prefer interaction, so feel free to ask anytime. Anything under the sun, as long as it covers video, I'll try to answer everything. Okay? Okay. Hi, Anthony. I'll just fix this. So I'll put this on the lower right. Okay, there you go. Hi, Jude. Thanks for joining. Hi, Shadi. Shout out. All right. From Kuwait. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, so before that, please do let me know where you guys from, what you do. Yeah, that's basically it. Just a quick summary of me. I'm a photo and videographer based in Dubai. I'm a Nikon D850 brand ambassador. I started photography for 18 years. So I've been doing this for 18 years already. So most of the people would ask me why I become a photographer. To make it short and simple, I really had a bad photos on my weddings. So it was like that. It was really bad. So I made sure that I told myself that if ever I could do better than this photographer of mine. So I will make sure I will shoot weddings better, and I will make sure that this will never happen to my bride and groom. That's basically the summary of it. So far, my team here in Dubai has done 2,493 weddings already. So that's a lot in our belt, and that's a lot of experience already. A lot of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Okay, so what I always believe in, or what I always put into my mind, that if someone can think of that shot, then that's an ordinary shot. Okay, so I'll give you one example. So there's a wedding and a bridesmaid would approach me. Oh, guys, how's my audio? It's okay, right? It's too loud or something. All right. So what happens is a bridesmaid would tell me, take a photo, take a video of the bride there. It's a nice angle. Okay. Deep inside, I'll tell myself, okay, you're a bridesmaid. I'm a photographer. If you could see that shot, then that's a normal shot because I'm extraordinary and you're a bridesmaid. So you see what I mean? So it goes like that. If someone can think of that shot, then that's an ordinary shot. It's simple as that. So in order to be different and in order to be extraordinary, you have to have training, you have to have practice, you need to see beyond. Okay? So an ordinary photo would have the same lens, typical angle, and normal to everything. Okay? So an extraordinary person would be like having the same lens, creates the angle, moves with emotion, and echoes sounds. So in a way, I try to implement that in my work and in everything that I do. Okay, so hi Benedict, what's up? Hi bro, thanks for joining. Hi Shadi, Lebanon, photography and videography. Hi Joby from Dubai. Hi Josh, cinematic video. All right, great. Okay, so again, shoot it right and do less in post. That's what I stand for. Shoot it right and do less in post, which is one of the most important thing. Oh, Shadi's still there. She's still there. So let me move it there. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so shoot it right and do less than post. Okay, so wait. Okay, so our works basically it's in www.studiok.ae. That's our Facebook and Instagram page. Please do follow it. Oops, I need to show some of our samples. Okay, let me play it. Wait, where is it? Sorry about that. Difference with live is okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Thanks for that. I'm having difficulty reading the names, so I'm not sure if that's your name or that's your nickname. So, thanks for that. I thanks Jude. Monch, how about the right settings for the Z50? Uh, I'll tell you this: there's no right settings because every scenario and every event, it's totally different, right? So the lighting's different, the DJ's different, the sounds, everything's different, the stage different. So if you ask me what settings, there's no right settings. It it boils down to understanding your basic triangle, and in order for you to achieve, and for order to you to have the correct settings, then basically you have to learn the basics, right? Okay. Hope I answered your question. I'll go through with tips and tricks along the way. Thanks, Marzo. Yeah. So first, as you can see, those are our wedding profiles. The seconds are our corporate profiles. So, hi, Shadow. How are you? Okay, so guys, just in case, that's the website for all distributor in the region. This is basically Middle East and Africa. Okay, so I've seen a few Filipino friends as well here. So also, by the way, just in case, I'm using a Z6 on a 35 millimeter. That's why you can see the quality and it's totally different. Also, all the shots that was done in the videos are basically on neutral color. So, and we didn't shoot it in 4K. It's all basic settings. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So, music makes the video. How many are you right now? There's 45 right now here. Who of you are here right now that believes that music makes the video? Okay. So it's a statement. So music makes the video. Do you agree? Because what I've shown you is technically the music are fast paced. It makes you excite in some ways. So the reason being is it's a minute video. I had to compress everything. My team had to compress everything. So to make it short for social media and all that. So do you agree music makes the video? It's the problem is there's like 10 seconds delay or 15 seconds delay on your reply. So the interaction is quite delayed, but please do answer, guys. I'll wait for another 10 seconds for the answer. Okay, so again, music makes the video. Agree, disagree? Come on, guys. It's slow. The replies are slow. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes. Agree. Yes, it makes. Thank you for that. Now, yeah, it's 25 seconds delay. Yes, thanks. Yes, Chobi. Yes, agree. Okay. Yes, agree. Yep, perfect, right? Music makes the video. But in this session, I'll try to incorporate a lot of stuff because it's not music just makes the video. Okay? So, story does, right? When you create the video, you need the story. So, if your video, as you can see, yes, it's a summary of our work, but there's a story behind it. There's a lot of inputs prior to that. So everything is laid out properly to make a certain story. So we're showcasing our work, right? So that's how it goes. Story is a big factor, but it is not entirely correct. We will be discussing how to tell and convey that story in the later stage as well. Hi, my Z50 friend. I've seen you in a lot of Facebook groups. So thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Yes, music that makes the video. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'll just add up. Making videos is not magic or rocket science, right? Everything can be learned. In life, everything can be learned as long as you have the patience and the perseverance for you to learn. So practice, study, be persistent, right? Simple. Read books. My inspiration in creating videos or understanding or being different is I look a lot of behind the scenes. So I go to YouTube channels. In the DVD days, in the Blu-ray days, there's a director's cut. I watch those and I look at it and I understand how it's done and how they do certain things. There's still a lot of director's cuts online and videos and all, and I do subscribe a lot of video materials to look on all those behind the scenes. All right, so behind the scenes, of course, important because you understand how it's done, but not knowing the basic is a different story. So you have to understand your basic then in order for you to do it, right? Okay, so here's another tip is when you shoot, you look at it, you look for mistakes. Those mistakes can be corrected again, and shoot again, improve that mistakes, and do it again and again and again. Remember, before I can, or my team can do those videos, it took us 18 years, right? So photography and video is a process. It's a long process. There's no such thing as, yes, yes, remember, of course. Hi, Tarek-san. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yes, where was I? So finding the mistakes and improving is very important. I've seen a lot of people nowadays are more into likes. So they're like crazy people. So they post, they want people to like it. So for me, I'd rather have people commenting on my post and telling me that I made a mistake rather than liking it. Because that's the only way you improve, right? But nowadays, the next generation, the younger generation, are not kinda, very sensitive in that way. Anything that you tell them, they'll tell you back that I'm good already. I don't need those inputs and all that. With that attitude, you would never learn. Because until now, I listen to my friends. I listen to people who even don't know photography, who doesn't understand videography, to give inputs. Okay, remember this. Even if a person is not a photographer or is not a videographer, he or she has the right to comment the picture or the video because he or she has a different point of view, right? Even if her portfolio, even if he can't shoot, how bad he can shoot, some people can just see small details that you can't see, right? So it's quite important to absorb or to get comments from friends or anyone. So, okay, so yeah, every people thinks that costly camera makes a storyteller, but the really story content makes. Yes, agree. Thank you for that. Okay, so next we'll be exploring types of cameras. So this subject matter, what you just posted, is basically apply to it. Yes, agree. Perspective always matters, regardless of. So again, the simple matter. Kinds. I'll have to move the comment. Then I think up here. Okay, wait. Okay. This is okay. All right. Let me just put in my logos and my Instagram. Okay. By the way, guys, I only have 1,500. Hopefully, you could add me up and follow me on my Instagram. It would help, and also my YouTube channel. By the way, this is also broadcast afterwards in my YouTube channel. So, all right. So where are we? So kinds of cameras. So basically mobile phones, right? Simple, quick, easy, fast. I've seen a lot of cinematographers who creates videos with a mobile phone. So it doesn't matter as long as you tell the story, right? Again, mobile phones are good, but are not suitable for serious filmmaking. Experimental films, MTVs or personals are okay with it. But if you go next levels, of course, it's totally different. It's totally different story. Guys, again, I'm not the like type. If you disagree, please feel free. If you agree, it'll be nice as well. If you want to go to next level, of course, we need a better camera. Agree? So another camera is the consumer camera. But nowadays, oops. What's happened? Okay. Oop. I went over. Sorry. The beauty of life. It just messes up. Okay, there. Okay, consumer cameras. Nowadays, there's a few people use this. The consumer cameras. The less and less people use this nowadays. I guess my uncle would or my grandma would use this in some ways because it's easier to use. But nowadays, with the influx of DSLR and mirrorless, everyone's like moving it. And of course, with the new iPhones and Samsung phones, makes it so easy to capture video, and the resolution is really good as well. Okay, so Next would be the prosumer cameras, which are the professional cameras with XLRs. So, wait, I'm covering the. I have to move here. Okay. So, consumer cameras, which are professional cameras. And next, of course, are DSLR and mirrorless. It's big imaging chips, better superior quality, and interchangeable lens, of course. And it's affordable nowadays. It's very affordable, especially the Z50. I've done a lot of crazy stuff with the Z50. Why I use the Z50? It's light, it's fast, and it's the baby brother of my C6 and my C7. Yes, correct. The exact word is handycam. Thank you for that. I totally forgot about it. I still have three handycams. Reason why I'm pointing is we totally move everything, all our gears here at home. So my home is totally a mess. Yes, agree. Z50 rocks. Okay, so I'll show you one example what we did. It's technically a fun video. Okay, so it's a combination of all what I've discussed here. So again, just enjoy. Wait, where is it? Okay. Okay, so. Smile. All right. So again, as you can see, those are ordinary shots, right? Like mobile phones, anything. We just put in all together. Those are friends and Nikon brand ambassadors all over the world. So I just mixed them up. I tried messaging them like, guys, I want to do something in this Corona stuck up thing at home. So send me a video, whatever format, whatever you can, just send it to me. So again, I was telling a story. The video makes it fun. The people made it interesting. So that's what I'm saying. So regardless of what format, what camera or whatever you use, it doesn't matter. As long as you tell the story, you convey the story, right? So, is there any questions or any additional questions? Please feel free, guys. Please do interact. I would love that. Yes, Z50. All right, so why use DSLR then when we could use all those, right? So it's the interchangeability of the lens. I could change wide, I could change aperture, I could zoom, and all that, and the low light capability. That's one of the important thing for me and for the rest. I'm sure would understand that. That's quite important, right? So okay, so wait. All right, so it boils down to all this knowledge plus skills. So again, regardless of your tool, the principle of focus, exposure, and storytelling are always the same. So if I use a mobile phone and if I want to tell a story, it'll still be the same. If I wanted to do something and convey it to you, it's my knowledge and my skills, not the camera. The camera is always a tool. The camera would help you develop. Hi, Barbar. Babar. Thanks for joining. Hi, Prasad. Thanks for joining. Okay, so in buying a DSLR or buying a mirrorless, my checklist in some way would be like HD 4K, right? I need storage. I need bigger storage or an external storage for it. I need a clean HDMI out, audio input output peaking. Those are the key important things that I need before I shoot. Yes, skills, man behind the machine matter most. I'm sure you receive a lot of questions like, what camera should I buy? What lens should I use? Right? So, hi, Donaville. Thanks for joining. So, again, video is half of the story. Half is audio. People always overlook, even with the pros, that audio is very important. So the next window would be, the next slides would be explaining on the audio, more on audio. Hi, Aman. Where are you from, Aman? Hi, Lei. Thanks for joining. Okay, so here we go. So this statement is kind of contradicting to what I've been teaching, right? Audio is more important than video. But I'm teaching video, right? So it's kind of, what am I talking about? Audio is more important than video. The reason why is audio is the least appreciated in this form in cinematography. Blur shots, you could get away. Boom mic visible, you could get away. It's easy. But you could crop that up. But having a bad audio, oh my, kill yourself now. Okay, cleaning up the audio is really time consuming. It's so difficult to fix the bad audio. It's more difficult to get a good and consistent audio versus a video. So it requires more attention. Okay. It's correct. Actually, it's important to set the video vibe. Hi, Alan. Thanks for joining. Hi, Sharon. I'm not sure if I'm reading your names right, so apologies. Okay, hi from India. Thanks. Okay, so again, what was I saying? No one will forgive you if you have a bad audio, right? So make sure your audio is good. It's clear. As you could hear my audio right now, it's crystal clear. So of course, I'm teaching audio. I don't have any excuse for that. Okay, so audio essentials. Basically, we'll go through what are importance. Okay, so. Okay, so here we go. So one tip is make the microphone as close as possible. The farther the microphone, the more noise you're gonna observe. So as you can see, if I move back, it's totally different already. If I slightly move closer, that's crystal clear already. It's simple understanding. It's quite easy to understand that, right? So, oh, how many users are we? Oh wow, 550 users. Hi everyone. Hi. Hi Tamir. Hi from Saudi Arabia. Thanks for joining. Okay, so again, guys, please feel free to have questions. As long as we're covering video or photo, just feel free to ask. We're okay with it. Okay, so another thing when you buy a microphone, just make sure you understand the polar patterns on what you need. So that's one very important thing. In the later part, I'll be explaining what we bring and what gears do we use in a certain environment on a certain situation. So just feel free to ask again. Okay, so again, these are types of cameras. I won't go through this because I had explained this in the prior sessions already, the breakdown of this session. So I'm just doing a summary right now, just a refresher course. So those are kinds of cameras. This one is a shotgun mic. So I want the audio to be really focused on me. So that's why I'm using the shotgun mic. Okay, so another tip is, of course, always use headphones, not earphones, not any other phones that you could think of. I prefer the headphones or the on-ear phones where you just put it in and get a professional quality one rather than getting a cheap headphones. It's again, audio is important. Audio is more important than video, so invest on a very good audio headphones. Okay, so monitor the sound level of your camera. It's very important. It's try to avoid the red peaking. That's it. As long and don't go automatic. Use manual on it every time. Listen. Audio is ear, video is eye. So you have to listen. Okay, so okay. Hi Tamir. Live stream. Okay. I have another session for that. I'll send you the link of it's in here. Feel free to message me right now so I won't forget. I'll send you the link of one of the sessions I did for live streaming. I'll guide you through with Zoom as well. Okay, so another thing when you shoot is check location. Make sure everything. Okay, when I go and visit a location, let's say example, the shoot is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay, 5 o'clock in the evening on a Friday. So I'll go there Friday 1 week before and 5 o'clock as well. Reason why? Because you can never tell. Because sometimes delivery trucks comes in at 5, trash comes in at 5, any disturbance would come in at 5. So you need to anticipate those. You need to check all those. Let's say in other countries, a rooster would be so noisy in the morning. So you would know if there's roosters there or if there's cars there and all that. So anticipate all those. Be ready. Make sure you check the location. Okay, another question here. What about Bluetooth microphones? Okay, I love Bluetooth microphones. It's easy, it's quick, it's easy to assemble, but I won't use it. I would never use a Bluetooth microphone. There are certain latencies to it. I would rather use a UHF microphone. Okay, take note, UHF. If you go to a shop right now and ask for a lapel microphone or any microphones, they might, or if you ask for a wireless microphone, they might ask you for they might give you a VHS, a VHF frequency. It's cheaper, yes, but don't even bother. Noise, latency, disruption all over. It's just a nightmare. So invest in a good microphone. Invest again. take note. Invest, spend money. You could buy a camera. You could buy an expensive camera. Why not buy an expensive microphone? Okay, so because audio is more important than video, right? So invest in a very good camera. Invest in a very good microphone. Sorry, I got confused. I was reading the comments, that's why. Hi, good evening, Ryan. Okay, I guess I answered that. Okay, Tamir, please do message me, okay? Where am I? Hi, RG. Thanks for joining. Okay. After buying another camera, use more than one microphone. So technically, you have to buy two. So another spending. I'm sorry. So again, I'm very paranoid with audio because, as I've said, audio is very important, right? So I have two microphones. Technically, not microphone. One is a microphone and one is an audio recorder. So just a backup. The microphone is plugged to the camera, and I have one audio recorder. So that's it. An audio recorder and a microphone. Be paranoid. Be paranoid with audio. Guys, I'm just doing a summary of this because for those who haven't joined the 5 sessions, these are basically what I've discussed. I could share the link of all the breakdowns of these sessions, which is into detail of what cameras, etc., etc. So if you want those videos, please do message me right now so I won't forget. I'll send you the link of the individual videos. Okay, get a good field recorder. Currently, I'm using a Zoom H6. I have a Zoom H4. I have a Zoom H1 as well. So those field recorders are really important. I'll again in the later stage I'll explain to you what's in my bag. Another thing which is very important is record the background. I do record at least 2 to 3 minutes of the background. The reason why is in order for me to clean the audio, to have a precise and perfect audio, I usually record the background so I could, how do you say this? How to explain this? I'll do it in a Photoshop term. I think it's easier to understand. It's like an overlay of the noise, then use the software to remove all those noise. I guess that's how I explained it in a non-technical term. So I hope it's clear. Again, please feel free to ask questions. Okay, so clap is important before you start. Clap, clap, in order for you to sync your field recorder and your microphone, and it's easier to edit, especially when you have multiple cameras. That's very important. And another thing is get help. In other countries, which is easier to get part-timers or some extra help, versus here in Dubai, it's just so hard to get extra help and it's expensive. But if you could get help or an assistant or a girlfriend or a wife or your brother or your sister or whoever you could bring, get someone. It makes more sense to someone to look at the batteries, look at if you press record and all that, because everything gets confusing and everything gets messed up in some ways when you don't have assistant. Make sure to check audio level every time. Audio level. If there's a DJ, you tap into the system, look at the levels, do a sound check. Usually on an event, I go in 2 hours before and check the audio level. Okay, the DJ would play the music. Okay, you see the level. It's not tripping. Tripping would be the red line. Okay, so like right now, I'm tripping on my microphone, so I have to adjust it. So tripping would be the red line. So the DJ would okay, let's do a sound check. Okay, pack, play, pump up the music. Okay, and I would tell the DJ, okay, what's the maximum audio you're gonna give me on the party? Pump it up as loud as you can. So he would adjust it as loud as he can. It's like, okay, you're not going over this volume on the night. Okay, make sure you don't go over this volume. So all my settings, all my configurations on the field recorder is set already on that maximum volume. So I'm safe. And I record WAV, so it's easier to clean rather than MP3. As I mentioned a while ago, turn off the ACG, which is the automatic gain control. By the way, guys, if I talk too fast or this is fast, too fast for you, please comment below and tell me to slow down a bit. Okay. Of course, in anything you do, avoid errors. Audio is something you listen, not you look at. Okay, listen, 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 listen. That's important. Okay, so I guess this is applicable also on video or on your camera or your lens, on your microphones, on anything that you have. Understand the weakness. Understand what your camera can't do, rather what your camera can do. Understand the weakness. Understand what your audio recorder can't do. Understand your lens, that what it can't do. Then you would be able to not complain like it can't do this, it can't do this, it can't do this. So I'll give you one example. A lot. When I mean a lot of people complain about the focusing of the Z, right? A lot. Like I find it really strange because like 99% of the time I don't experience that. Why? Because I understand the weakness. People would complain that it's not doing autofocus. It's not doing autofocus on video. But guys, before everything else, before Betacam and all that, we were using manual focus. So people tend to be spoiled in some ways. Like, okay, it's not doing autofocus. The other brand is having a better autofocus. The eye detection is doing this, doing that, doing that. But people tend to forget that you could press the screen and it helps focus. You could also touch the lens to help it focus. That way, it'll be faster. It's simple as that. So I understand the weakness and I bypass the weakness. Same thing with your audio recorder. The trip, the DJ would pump it up. You understand the weakness of the scenario. There's a scenario that it won't work that way. Avoid those so you won't encounter any problems. Okay, where am I? So, okay. That's why it's not showing it. Oh yes, it's thanks for this job. It's worth an investment. I like this microphone. I really love it, and the support is really good. Straight from Riyadh. Hi Dennis, thanks for joining. Jibs, please do message me personally because I won't be able to view all these messages later. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, so wait, give me a few minute break. Oh wow, we're almost 1 hour and I'm not yet halfway. Okay, so I'm technically in 1 hour, but I'll extend it. Hope you're okay with it, you guys. Okay, so sorry. What we use the run and gun. This is where we're like, okay, let's go. A client calls, you're going. What do you bring? Okay, so technically, a microphone to rule them all. So, what microphone do I bring? Okay, besides a good camera, I would bring a deity, as Jobs would said. I would bring this camera. It covers basically everything. Just a microphone, one microphone, and an H1 recorder, a field recorder. That's it. Okay. Let's go. What always in my bag? Again, it's a field recorder, a lapel microphone. I have a lapel microphone and a boom mic. So those threes are always in my bag. Okay, so level up. For the corporates, it's more complicated. We use a higher grade audio recorder, multiple inputs, multiple outputs, and a video mixer to work hand in hand. So again, the breakdown of this sessions of this audio is another sessions, another class as well. Please feel free to ask me. Okay, so get connected. These are the audio mixers. How we connect, we plug it in there. Okay, so the reason why I showing you this, because I'll show you another example why audio is important. Okay, so we plug it there. These are the cables that we need. Okay, so again, Why we tap audio? Key, let me play the sample. Why we tap audio? I just picked a random video of ours, which is the latest corporate we did before COVID. So, where is it? Okay.
It's the 7th annual Global Gift Gala here in Dubai. Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Those global gifters, they are here tonight because for me, you are all global gifters. You are making a change in the world of the children and women that we benefit tonight.
I was really amazed by these women who put together these beautiful events where we get to, rub elbows with all these amazing people that we look up to, amazing celebrities. And what I was really impressed with was the fact that, they literally dedicate their lives to actually helping these women and children.
From 4 different continents, United States, Europe, India, and UAE, uniting just to give back. That ripple effect, you're already becoming a global gifter. So bravo to you to make that effort. Thank you.
I am so grateful, and honestly, just in this room alone, I see so many amazing women who've inspired me so much.
The family would like you to know that they are very, very honoured and proud and grateful for recognising Gary. So thank you.
There are 700 million orphaned refugees in the world. My heart aims to help them all with your help.
I am just humbled and honored to be in y'all's presence tonight. What we do with Global Gift Foundation is connect the dots throughout the world for people doing amazing things. And we've been lucky enough and fortunate enough to meet some amazing human beings who have created sustainable, effective change in their countries. And I'll tell you, every time we pick an organization that's fiscally responsible, we try to focus on the women. Because if you help a woman, she immediately helps her family. And if she helps her family, that betters communities. And once you better a community, you improve nations.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Eva, for the fantastic work which you are doing. I'm really admiring all the impact you are giving to those women, to those children which are in need.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is named for a reason. It is the Global Gift Foundation. Why? Because its reach is global. Because generosity is a gift. Love is a gift. Support is a gift.
But in the end, remember, you're not changing their lives, you'll be changing yours.
Global Gift Foundation does not just raise money for wonderful causes, it actually cares.
Let's all make a pledge to use our passions to provide opportunity for all. Thank you.
Thank you for your donations, thank you for your time, and thank you to all of our award recipients. We love you, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks to the whole Global Gift team for making this possible.
So that's the main reason why we tap audio, because it's really important. As you can see, the quality, it's really good. And also, I remember when I said that check the peaking. Remember when the host said support when he shouted so loud? If you are not ready for that, and if your sound recorder was in a level which it goes red, you won't be able to record that properly. So even in a sound check, even in a preparation, you have to like shout as loud as you can or pump up the audio as loud as you can. So that's why it's really critical. It's very important. So, and also as you could see, our videos are only cuts. Nothing, no fancy cross dissolves, nothing shakes and all that. Because the main reason is everyone is doing that, right? Remember, if anyone can do that or anyone can see that, then that's an ordinary picture or an ordinary video. If everyone is doing that already, why are you doing that? Okay, so make it simple, make it easy, make it in a point that you're unique and you're different, right? So everyone's using gimbal. Everyone's using gimbal. So it's what's the point? That's why you could see there's less gimbal there. So the cuts are like literally rough cut. Why? Because, right? My answer is because I can, because we can, because that's my art. That's how I do it, right? Client hire us because they trust us. If I tell a client like, that's awesome, the client would believe it. Simple as that, right? So you cuts. It's as easy as that. So, okay, so where was I? Yeah, our works at www.studiok.ae, Facebook and Instagram. If you have time, please feel free to follow us. Yes, please do follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Now we're in a Q&A sessions. So again, please do ask questions. Sorry about that. Thanks for that. By the way, the stage is Z50 on ISO 5000 using the 55-250 lens. We used to have the really big. Oh, I'm just here. Okay. I can't fit on the lens. It's the really big 400, 500 lens, especially on a bigger area or in a bigger corporate event. But since we got the Z50, I sold all those bazookas of mine, and I got the 55-250, which literally gets the job done. And I'm like so happy. I saved a lot of money out of selling those cameras. Selling those lenses. Imagine the price of a 300, 400, 500 millimeter lens is too much. So I get to sell them and basically get the Z50 for that in replacement to that. So I'm quite happy with it. Okay, guys, please feel free to ask questions. Also, I did the Z50 on the red carpet. Imagine a red carpet on a very high profile event. Okay, so just in case you don't know, Eva Longoria is a famous movie star in the US. Her latest movie is what's her latest movie? She's the mother of Dora the Explorer. So. And Desperate Housewives, in the TV series Desperate Housewives. I also did her engagement here in Dubai. So I had unfortunately I can't show it because I have a non-disclosure agreement that I can't show it. or else I'll pay 1 million euro for it. So I can't show it. Sorry. So guys, feel free to ask. I'll just wait for another few more seconds. Patrick, yeah, good question. Yes, okay. So as this goes on, does the camera continues rolling on the speeches? All the cameras continues rolling. Okay, here's the thing. Know the weakness of the camera. If you understand the weakness of the camera, how many minutes is the battery? How many minutes can you record? Then you would know. Okay? Before you know that, you need to look at the program. Once you look at the program, speech number 1, how many minutes is she going to talk? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So you anticipate that already. 15 minutes, just add another 10 minutes, so approximately 25. The moment she stops, you could always stop recording, right? So you anticipate the moment. You be ready for it. Okay, so you see what I mean? So you be ready for anything, what's going to happen next. So example, in a wedding. In a wedding, of course, it's break time. It's dinner. So that's where you change all your batteries. Change your batteries on your audio recorder, change your batteries from your camera, change literally batteries for everything. So when I shoot photo, I know how many shots my camera can. And all my batteries are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I cycled that in a way like a battery 1, I'll use for today, 2, 3. If I used 1 yesterday, I'm not going to use 1 today. I'm going to start using 2. Or I'm going to start using 5 in a reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. Sorry, guys. It's a bit itchy. Let me put this on mute first. Okay, so you just have to understand the weakness. It's technically fully recording everything. And we do have a video mixers as well. Same thing with this Z6 right now. As you can see, we've been online for 1 hour and 7, and it still continue doing its own. So, all right. Hope I answered your question. Sir, what brand? A good quality for lapel. I have 3 brands. I have Sennheiser, Sony, and Rode. The reason being is I don't have exactly the same brands on every lapel microphones that I have, because when you go to an event or you go to a gala like that where there's like gazillion videographers or photographers there, where they have, let's say, 10 Sony lapel microphones or 10 Sonys, 10 Sennheisers, and all. And the problem is you are in the same frequency. So there's like a lot of disruptions in that frequencies. Okay, so yes, you could change the channels, you can change the frequency, but sometimes in a rush moment, or a junior shooter would use that lapel, she wouldn't or he wouldn't understand how to. So that's why we get another lapel on a different brand. So it gets connected, and that's easy. That's why I use different brands. Hope I understand. I answered that question. How do you match the video and sound seamlessly? That would be in a later stage when we do editing. I'll show you how we cut properly, because on editing, on the timeline, you expand it and you would see the waveform. So when the waveform's up, that's basically where you cut. Simple as that. When the waveform goes up, you just cut. Sometimes when I edit, I sometimes edit because I do have editors and all that. I have a team of editors and I had photo and video editors, so I just supervise them. So if I edit, I could even edit without the headphones because I just look at the waveforms. D90 is good for video. It was not designed for that. Technically, a DSLR was never designed for that. My best recommendation for doing video is the later models already. The D7500, the D53 or the 5500, the later stage already, because focusing was not that good at the time. So Nikon basically fixed all that on the new mirrorless and the D810, not specifically the D810, but the D850 focusing is really good already. But of course, even the Z50 has superb focusing. So just in case, if you're in a tight budget, if you want to change the camera, and if you're just doing it for hobby, I would suggest the Z50. But if you have an extra money, I would go for the Z6. Okay, so sure, on the other models, do you prefer to pump up the ISO to 5000, or what are the basic settings in ISO? Okay, that's a very good question, RG. ISO is really dependable. As I've said a while ago, there's no such thing as a perfect setting. If it's dark, I would pump up the ISO. On my Z6, sometimes if it's really dark, I would go ISO 10,000, 8,000. I did a few videos and photos which I stay on ISO 5,000. So again, you have to understand the weakness of the camera, what it can't do, and also the weakness of the location. Where is the light coming from? How dark is the light? If you know that area is very dark, then bring a light. Excuse me. I have a very small light. This is a cube, which is no battery. Oh, here. So as you can see, this light is so powerful. So just put this in your pocket. So why increase your ISO, right? If it's dark, then turn on this light. It's simple. And that was low power. This is maximum power. So, okay. Good. Okay. And you could control this by a Bluetooth as well. So you could leave it in one corner and you could just turn it on using Bluetooth. Okay, so bring an extra light. Light is very important as well. We'll be discussing lighting in the later stage. I think session 7 or 8. We haven't touched lighting. We haven't touched editing as well. So, yeah, that's it. Yes, Mike. Thanks for that. This is my favorite light. And I put in orange gel to fix the white balance because it's bluish in video. Okay. I'm a beginner in video because I play more on photography. So I want to learn. All right. You know, you have my Facebook. You send me a message if ever. But basically, that's it. Any tips how to cover a concert where the production is usually continuous? Oh, yeah, same thing as what we did. Make sure you have a lot of batteries and a lot of memory cards. That's the easiest way. I have a video mixer, which basically, wait, it's here. I've disconnected this, I think. Yeah. Wait, I'm not sure if you could see it. Oh, there. Oops. Oh, there. So this records everything. The moment we finish the event, we just give this to technically the client or export it. And all the video of like 4 or 5 DSLRs connected here. And we're done. We don't edit the video anymore. It saves you editing time, production time. It saves you a lot of time because time is money in this industry, right? Wait, I'll show you my video mixer right now. Okay, here's their video mixers. Basically, it's a Blackmagic. It has 4 HDMI and 4 HD SDI. The 4 HDMI, the HDMI is connected to our 4 wireless device. So everything is mobile. They move around and all that. The HDSDI is for the stationary cameras. By the way, we're all using DSLRs already and mirrorless. So we put in there why HDSDI, because they're so far away. If I put in wireless, there's video loss. So that's why it's HDSDI. And HDSDI has a maximum, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 100 meters. So I think 150, I'm not sure, but I can't remember. But our cables are designed for maximum length for the HDSDI. Then from HDSDI, we convert it to HDMI. Then HDMI from camera goes to the converter. So it comes in here we have 8 video inputs on here. Okay, so I hope that answers your question in the production side. You have to have a lot of memories. A lot of memories. If you're not going to record it, like what I'm doing right now, I'm not recording it right now. So your battery would last. And your, what do you call this? Your battery would last for at least 1 hour, 30 minutes. So I have at least 14 more minutes before this dies. Okay, so where was I? Yeah. But there's a disadvantage for that is just in case a client wants a different angle, you can't edit it anymore because all the feeds are technically in one source. So it's not multicam. So everything you switch from camera 1 to 6 or 8 are already here, not layered. So that's the disadvantage of it. Hi, Sammy. It's a Blackmagic. It's a Blackmagic. Blackmagic television. Actually, I'm selling this because I have 4 of this. So send me a message personally. I'll reply to you and send you the link as well, just in case if you need to buy brand new. We experienced that it's very hard to sync the recorder audio. Tap on the mixer. By the way, do you use camera audio or audio recorder? Patrick, basically, where are you located, Patrick? We have syncing problem. Wait. Because it really depends on the source. It really depends on your mixer as well. Our mixer has plus minus. So I could detect it. I could adjust it if there's like off sync. On the wireless, there's like 2 to 3 clips. That's basically delay. I don't mind that because only the very keen eye people would distinguish the 3 frames delay. So, okay, so yeah, basically there's the Blackmagic has the adjustments on that. Even my software, what I'm using right now here, Ecamm has an adjustments. Audio wise, I have 1 recorder. How are you editing it right now? Because I don't think you have a video mixer. Do you have a tap on the mixer you have on videos? We experienced, wait, let me read this again just to make sure I got you. We experienced that it's very hard to sync the record mixers on the videos. We start off with the tap, a clap actually, so it makes it easier to clap, and time code, we use that as well. Basically, once you put it on timeline, sync, and that's it. Let me know. Give me details because I can't help if I'm missing a lot of details. And what are your cameras? Okay, let me know what are your cameras, what are your mixers, how do you connect, and also there are a lot of factors there. I'd like to ask necessary gears to capturing videos and travel videos with a Z50. There's a small rig There's a small rig which has the adapter so you could do a selfie. We're friends on Facebook, I think. I'll send you the details on the exact model of that one. So you could flip it. You could flip it the other way around. So it's quite important as well. Okay, so it's like the other camera are recording the audience and ambient. Yes, we do that as well because the cameras are recording ambient, clapping hands, especially in the wedding when the bride's family would come in and would like that kind of stuff. So we do record that from from the microphone of the camera. And also I have an H1 recorder on my pocket every time and in my bag. So if there's like a dedication or a parent would say something, I will tell him, oh, wait. I'll put the recorder on his pocket so I could record everything. Hope that helps. Okay, I'm almost done. Actually, I'm over my minutes. I'm over 30 minutes already, but don't worry, guys. I'm enjoying this. Hope you are as well. Yeah, Patrick, please let me know what cameras you have or add me in Facebook. I'll try to help you and guide you through as well. Yeah. Okay, so I'll entertain 2-3 more questions if you still have. If you don't have, we'll wrap this up. Okay, we'll wait for a little while. Guys, please, by the way, follow my Instagram and my YouTube channel. I need help. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome. Okay, shall I wrap it up? That's it. $20 more seconds. Let's see. Okay, I guess just about it. Okay. Hi, Madiha. Hi, Madiha. I learned a lot of new things. Thanks. I'm glad. I'm glad you learned a lot of things. By the way, on June 7, we have another sessions. I think, you know why? I wanted to extend it as a 2 hours because it's so hard for me to teach in a 1 hour period. I can't fully cover everything in a 1 hour period. So if you're okay with 2 hours at least, I'm willing to teach for 2 hours. Okay, so please feel free to sign up as well. Sorry. What I'll be explaining on June 7 is gears and their usage and how I use it. I think I'll be using Garage Studio, one of the Nikon brand ambassadors studio. He'll be lending it because they have a bigger space there. So I'll be bringing a lot of lens and a lot of cameras on how to use those cameras. I have 3500, 5300, 7500, D810, D850. I don't have the D750 here. I don't have this. I have the Z50, Z6, and Z7. Oh, I hope that covers a lot of cameras there. So I'll try to teach and guide you through on the basic usage and doing the white balance and all. So yeah, and if you have additional requests of classes or you wanted to learn about video, please do feel free to input or put in the comment. So I would prepare it or add infos there or add additional data on my lesson plans. Okay. Thanks. Please do. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. 2 hours is cool even. Yeah. The last time I did with the Nikon school in basic photography was 4 hours. Imagine that. So 4 hours of basic photography, and I did 2 sessions of that because I can't finish it. So I did 2 sessions. It was like 8 hours total sessions and basic photography, and because it's a really really broad subject. So yeah. Again, please feel free to share this. Put your comments if you have additional questions. If you have requests, gears, or anything, I'm here. Feel free to message me. Don't be shy. I don't bite. I'm okay. I'm okay with asking questions. If you need inputs on your videos, on your photos, let me guide you through. If I'm not busy, I'll answer it. If I'm busy, I'll try to answer it as soon as I can. Okay? So, yeah. All right. All right. Thanks. Will do. We'll wait for that. Okay. So, yeah. And feel free to add me on Facebook as well. Okay. Anything else? Shall we wrap it up? Hopefully you learned something today, and please do forward or share this YouTube channel. I'll be uploading the replays on my YouTube channel as well, just in case, so it's easier to find. So, all right. Thank you again. Thank you, everyone. See you next week. Don't forget. Don't forget to put comments if you have additional questions or additional info, or you wanted to learn about videography. how to become a Nikon ambassador. To be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. It's I guess it's the question that a lot of people ask. This is my answer. I don't know. Really don't know. All right. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Okay. Let me wrap this up. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Oops.